amigos, it is Brayden here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the Smooth Criminal choreography. Alright, let's get it. Alright, okay, so what you want to start with first is whenever you hear all those snaps, right? Alright? Okay, so what you want to start with first is you want to put your arm out like this. You have to turn your wrist, stick out your arm, and while doing so, you're going to point your right knee inward. So right arm, wrist, then so whenever you should start moving your knee inward whenever you start like turning it to right here. So and then it should look like this. And then after doing that, look to the left. So you really want to, so this is all whenever you hear that first snap. So it's alright. And then after doing that, bring your right leg, cross it over your left leg, and then turn so it can like be a spin. Like this. You don't really have to kick like I'm doing, like boom. I don't know, it's just something that I've developed. So yeah, so bring right foot, and then turn feet. You should be pointing towards the audience. Like that. Okay. So after doing that spin, bring your arms in. Wait, no. So, okay, so after doing that spin, you want to kick. Wait, no. So, start out with your kick like this. It should be pointing to the right. As it comes up, turn it to the left. And turn it to the right again. So, you can practice that a little bit. You really want to add momentum into that. Boom. So, right, left, right. Think of that while you're doing it. Right, left, right. Right, left, right. Okay, so after you, so what you should have now is, and bring your arms in. And while you're bringing in your arms, you want to turn your knees in forward. So, and then point up there. Have your left arm on your chest, or you can have it behind your head, but I like doing it like this. Left arm, right arm pointing out. In this position, you know, it could be this, it could be this is what I use most, or it could be this. Anything you would like, anything that's more comfortable with. Yeah, bring in your arms, and as you're doing that pose, you want to straighten out your knees. So, boom, boom, boom. And then look to the right. And then doing that, you want to snap. So boom, snap. And then move your head side to side. 1, 2. 1, 2. Bring your arms up. And then tap dance. If you don't know how to do that, then basically summarize, just point knee inward, lift your right foot off the ground and turn your left leg, and then turn your knees into each other again, and then pull your left leg, and then kick, so like that. And if that didn't help you, then watch this video. This is how I learned it. So yeah, so boom, boom. then do that again, like I told you. Bring in your arms, and as you're doing that, pull in your knees, spread them out as you do that. And then, after doing the tap dance, spin this, you want to finally bring your left leg and put it right there. Your feet should be pointing in this position. Your right foot should be pointing this way. Your left foot should be pointing towards the tip of your foot. So if it's like this, then yeah. And as you're doing that, bend down. So you could look to the right. So boom, and then snap your head to the left, like you're trying to hide something. So then after doing that, one, boom, boom. You want to do that turn. So after that spin that you do, you want to make sure you land in a position where you're sideways, or you have a side profile. Airwalk. You don't have to do it this slow. If you don't know how to airwalk, then just okay. So start with your right foot. That's what I usually do. Push it down. But as you push it down, you want to move your left foot back. So switch. You're gonna bring your feet up. Right foot on its toe. And as your right foot goes down, slide your left foot. As your left foot goes down, slide your right foot. And you want to repeat this process about 11 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And also you could sway your arms, you don't have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Then you're wearing up the door, so you want to push it up. As you're doing so, rock your knees back and forth. That was totally not a joke. I'm totally not referring to a rock with you. So, rock your knees back and forth like this. You don't have to do it that fast, but you can just like do that, and then throw your right arm down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And by the time you hear the fourth one, you want to exaggerate your leg movements. You want to step, step, or stomp, stomp. Push back toe, move knees inward, put them outward. And as you're doing so, you want to click your head back and forth. You want to move it left to right. And also pop your shoulders. So, like this. And you want to do this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then after doing that, so boom, 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 boom. Throw both of your arms out like this. Do not do this. I made that mistake one time. So, boom. And then also do it again. Make sure your knees go inward and then outward again. So you're already like this, and then whenever you throw your arms out, you want to do that again. And then you can bring them in, and bam! The song starts. So after all those snaps, this is what you should get. So, remember what we did? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Drop. Boom, boom, boom. And then put your feet together. Don't smash them together or else you'll break your ankles. But boom, not literally. So boom. have your arms out like this. Your hands have to be in fists. So, boom. Bring them in. They should be like this. Not like this, but this, and not like this. So, one. Okay, so. And after you hear that, you wanna. So bend your knees, then lean to the left. And then as you're doing so, you're gonna click your left arm, your left shoulder, and your right, and your head should move to the left as well. So you do this. You should then, so after doing that, so boom, and then kick, boom, swing that. You really need to swing that right arm. Then do the spin, and then do that again, or you can do it with your right arm. And then you can do any hand motion like. I just like to just throw your left arm out and also move your legs. Your right leg should be bending like this, and then your left leg should be doing the same. So, and then glide. Make sure your right arm is on your hip. So, now so look at my hand. It has to be like this, like a rock sign. Just the thumb is out. Do this. This time you can have your arms crossed, or you can do this again. But I do this. And then after doing this motion, you want to throw your arms to the left. And bam! 1, 2. So you want to have them like this. Turn your right foot in. Your left leg like this, and then nod twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna switch. 1, 2. Basically doing the opposite. 1, 2, 3. Then you want to lift your right foot off the ground. Click, click, click. This is like whenever you start hearing the shootings, like as the curtain comes down. So, boom, 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 boom. Push back the right side of your coat. 1, 2, 3. You want to do that one? You want to do that 3 times. So, make sure your left arm meets your right knee. Throw it out. Make sure you get closer to your left, like as you go. So, like that. So, what you should have here now is this. This is after all the snaps and stuff. So, boom, 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 boom. Alright, and then so that's what you should have now. So, and then anything freestyle, you could do this. I don't do that, but it's whatever you want to do. Or you could, again, whatever you want to do. So, after that, let's get on to whenever Michael actually starts singing. So, after you do all that, you have to make sure your arms kind of rotate outward. So outward, and then make sure that you have fists by the end of that move, right? So just practice that for me a minute. it's almost like you're grabbing air. It's a motorcycle. Grab your non-existent motorcycle. Push your shoulders back. Stomp with your left foot. As you stomp, throw your right foot out. So you should have boom, boom. So boom. As he came into the window. All right. Boom. Speed that up a little bit. And then this is what you have. So, as he came to the window, then so, I'm gonna repeat this, but then have your arms down, do the same footwork, boom, and then lift your arms up. So, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. As he came into the window, what's the sound of? A crescendo. So that. Boom, boom, boom. So it's get your non-existent motorcycle, throw your arms down, and then slowly lift them up, like you're holding cups. So, Then you wanna kind of act like you're walking. So make sure your left foot taps the ground first. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, no, it doesn't tap it 2 times. 1. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to do that like 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then straighten up your head. You're gonna have your knee in forward with your right toe. So boom, boom, boom. So what you should have now is go to the window, the sound of a crescendo. Alright, you got that? Alright, so after this, you're gonna need a wide space. As you can see in my videos, I don't really have wide spaces. So yeah, I'm gonna just start from right here. You're gonna have a coat over your shirt. Or yeah, hopefully. So you wanna throw that coat over your left arm. And then you're basically doing the same thing as when you did this, just you're not repeating the same footwork. So it's, and also you need to lean, look to the right, make sure that your right shoulder is down, your right shoulder is resting, your left shoulder is up. So it goes boom, and then, so whenever you do that, you want to kind of shift your weight from your left foot to your right foot, because we want to do that. So, and then as you're doing so, you're going to switch the way the shoulders are and look to the left. So it should be like, repeat that. You might have to practice a little bit. So, okay, so what you should have by now is came into the window with the sound of a crescendo. He came into her apartment with the bloodstains on the carpet. And then you just do that until you hear Michael say, he could see she. So after you hear, he could see she, you have to sidewalk. It's pretty easy, but that's easy for me to say because I've learned it. The best tutorial out there for sidewalking is this one right here. Press it. I make sure that I have all of the names of these videos that I'm letting you know of in the description and while I'm showcasing them. So yeah, you wanna you're doing so, sway your arms left, up and down. So and then after you got that, so we're going to do the same things with your foot, with your feet, and slowly back up. You can, I used to just do this, but now you can grab your right wrist, grab your left wrist, straighten up go from right here, and grab it right here, and then you can do this. All right, you got me? Boom, 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 boom. All right, so what you actually got here is now. Okay, so y'all got me? All right, so after doing that, you want to make sure that your left arm is holding on to the rim of your hat. Annie, are you okay? So, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Make sure that you're doing the same things. Whenever you did this, there's a lot of doing this. So, Annie, are you okay? So, Annie, are you okay? And this right here, your right arm needs to, so your wrist needs to curl, touch your shoulder. As you let it down, let it straighten up, and then do this. So make sure that it's doing this. So as your wrist is curled, goes down, straighten it up. Only a little bit. And so you need to make sure that whenever you start this, it doesn't start like this. It has to start like this. Alright? So boom, 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 boom. So this is what you should have now. That's what you should have. And then exaggerate your feet again. Make sure you curl in. It's kind of like this. It's just different. So you want to point out. Are you okay, Annie? Like this. You want to make sure that you're pointing out like this. Alright. And then as you do this, you have to lean, point to the right, shift weight, and then push your hat forward. So I used to really exaggerate my right arm, but that doesn't look the best if you just throw it. And then lean like this. So lean, it's kind of like leaning left to right. So, wait, no, okay, so all of that, so boom. You have to start from your left side and then end at your right side. So nod, 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 nod. Your feet, your knees are pointing towards each other, and your hand is on your pelvis. Is on your pelvis. Do not put your hand on your crotch, please. So boom, nod, 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 and then point to the right. Make sure that your right foot's on its tippy toes, and your left foot is flat on the ground. Your right foot is also bending. Point to the right, and then switch. Point. Adjust your hat while looking to the left. So right, left, right, left. So what you should have here is now, okay, so boom, boom, and then you have to repeat what you did at the snapping part. So 1, 2, 3. It's just, there's not, for the first one, there's not 2 knives, there's 3 for each one. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you want to turn around. Snap, snap, snap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. After doing that, you want to spin. And spinning is basically really easy. All you have to do is find your rhythm. So you want to have your right leg meet with your left leg. Find that momentum and then spin. I usually spin on my heel, not my toe like other people do. Just on my heel. So like you can lift your left foot up a little bit. So like you're on your heel because that's what I do. But yeah, it's your choice whenever it comes to spinning. So. Alright, and then by the time you're done that spin, you wanna have your head rest on your right fist, and then boom. So I'm okay, Annie. And then as soon as you hear that Annie, as soon as you hear that second Annie, you wanna boom. So are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So that. Oh, remember, bend. Yeah, it's all about like going down. So boom. You could now. This is another freestyle part. This is the part where Michael Jackson's just walking around on the stage, going in between his backup dancers. And so after doing all that, you could sprinkle in some moves. You could add some normal kicks, some Michael kicks, and then this is another point. This is another point. This time you don't have your left arm on your chest. This time you have to have it behind your head. So, and make sure that your right arm, you have to throw it. So, throw it. And then it comes down like that. So make sure that boom, boom. And then shift your, pop your right shoulder up, look to the left. Pop your left shoulder up, look to the right. So it's kind of like looking. And then another tap dance move. So remember what I showed you? And then you have to throw out your arm. So boom, make sure that your 2 fingers are right here. So boom, boom. Make sure that your knees are going inward and then outward. And then step out of it like this. You want to have 2 fingers, shoulder down in this position. Shoulder down. And then you want to turn that wrist and point it out like someone's about to give you something. Yank your knee inward like this. Boom. First it's the hand. 1, 2, and then you lift your left foot up. If you have good balance, this will be pretty easy for you. And then lift your right arm up like this. So what we should have here, we're starting from the knives, so we're gonna start from the Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? And then, will you tell us that you're okay? Okay, so, and then you hear, so it's after you hear, and then you enter the bedroom, you were struck down. So as soon as you hear struck, that's whenever you throw it. So, you were struck down. It was your doom. Alright, and so then, throw. Boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. You spin. Amy, are you okay? Will you tell us that you're okay? That's what you should have. And so after that, another moment where Michael's walking around, but the next numbered moves are whenever you get to the right side of the stage. So if you're even on a stage. So you can jump forward, or you can run forward. I like to just kind of do both, like step out with your left foot, and then with your right foot meets with that one, and then click, 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 spread it out, boom. Alright, so after you do this, point your right knee inward, tap your hat twice, and spin. And then make sure that your feet are together. You can step back, and then you just kind of have to pretend like you're flipping someone, like on their backside. So then you've been hit by, you've been struck by. Make sure your right arm touches your shoulder, and whenever you throw it out here, your legs spread. Okay? All right. So now that we got that, that's basically it for right now. I'll come back to the video in just a minute. Alright guys, I am back. So the last thing that we left off on was we were doing the part where we go. So boom, 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 boom. Tap your hat twice. Make sure that your knee goes inward and points towards your left leg. And then spin. Your feet together, your legs together. Flip. Point, well, whatever this is. And then, so you have to throw it while your legs are out and spread out. So, alright, and then after that, this is the part where you have to so for this, your stance is like this. So you tuck your right arm in. You step forward with your left leg. Your left arm goes up as you do it. So make sure that you boom. Put your right arm underneath that, underneath your left arm. As you do so, pull your right leg back. Do this. You have to do this pose. Your right arm is on your hat, and your left arm is pointing outward like this. Meet with your arm like this. Turn. Then make sure that you're like this. Your right arm is like this. Your right arm on your hip. At chew. That's what I did in my other video. At chew. You want to go down. You want to have your head down and then take one and then take two. So step forward, arm out, then grab your left arm. Boom. And then you want to snap. you want to bring your legs together, and you want to put your right arm on your chest. So then you should be getting. All right. Okay. So after doing that, you do the tap dance. You do a double spin. Straighten up your head. And this is basically an easy part. All you have to do is jump. It is easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just hopping. But you have to look down. You don't have to be precise, but make sure that you can play enough. It at least looks better than just. You have to bend your knees. It makes it look better. And then after that, Michael, he goes in front of his whole army of backup dancers. Then he hits a little pose, so you have to, it's kind of like this. It's just, you have to, just without having your arms straight, you don't have to nod, but then you just hit that for a minute. Push back the right side of your coat. Put your right foot out. Put your left arm on the pelvis. And then roll. I don't know. Roll. And then after doing that, you push back both sides of your coat. You have to, it's kind of like this again, but this time you point. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you point. This time you don't have to do this. You don't have to like put your feet to the sides like this. You don't have to turn them. All you have to do is lift up the foot. So. Alright, you have to, and also you have to point with the same arm, even though you're switching body, even though you're turning. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6. Then snap it on the third one. Like as soon as you hit down, so 1, 2, 3. You can tap your foot, you can nod, but you have to hold this pose for a minute. Push back both sides of your coat, and then this part's really easy. So you have to step out. Just move your knees at a rapid pace. So, and make sure that you're on your tippy toes. Sometimes I'm not on my tippy toes, but that's fine. It's just, the movement's just more fluid whenever you're on your tippy toes. And then, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's not 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you have to dive your arms in. Cover your face. And then jump. Don't do a T-pose. Like you have to bend your elbow just a little bit. And then your legs come together as you do that. So it's. And then your right arm goes right here. And then your left arm goes right here. So. And then move your head side to side while also moving your elbows up and down. So you get this. So put your knees inward. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2. And then after that, you have to. So make sure your left arm goes up first, and as you pull it up, your left knee goes up. So kick. boom. So you can like a mimic clap, but that's not what I do. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So remember, left leg goes up as your left arm goes up. Go down. Right arm goes up. Your left, your right leg goes up as your right arm goes up. And then down. And then this is easy. You just have to vibe a little bit with your hands on your pelvis. So boom, boom. Yeah. And so you have to do that 2 times. So after that, that's what I showed you. 1, 2. So boom, 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 boom. Another time. And then you walk forward. It's kind of like the dangerous walk at the beginning. So it goes like. So you have to start out with this. So your arm is like this as your left crosses your right. And then switch and put your arm out, and then 1, 2, 3. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3. You can do it more if you want. Just don't do it like an excessive amount. So you just copy that. Your hand has to be in your pocket. So you could like bend it to whenever you get like right here. So. It's just you just kind of have to play around with movement a little bit. So this is just a normal walk. So remember, left leg crosses as your right goes in. Right crosses as your right goes out. Then your head is bobbing whenever your head is always bobbing whenever you put your arm out. So. And then after a couple of walks, you have to kick. Like, boom. So for that, kick, and then pull it up. So kick, pull up. Boom. And put a lot of force into that kick so it has enough like energy. Boom. Kick, kick. You don't have to do it twice. Boom. You've been hit by. Then you have to hit this pose. Your left leg is going behind your right leg. Left arm behind your head. Right arm pointing out while you're also looking to the right. So you've been hit by. You've been struck by. You have to throw your right arm behind your head. Or not behind your head, above, at least above your head a little bit. Your left hand is on your pelvis. And you have to have your knees pointed into each other. So, boom, boom, boom. A smooth criminal. And then that's the part again where you go boom. So y'all remember that? Left leg goes out, left arm goes up, boom. Basically doing it at the same time. It's kind of like they're correlating with each other. Easy. Okay. So after you do that other one, it's when it's like it's all dark. There's just this one dancer on the right of the stage, and it's black on the left side where Michael is at. You know, locking his shoes into the lean. What you have to do is just lean as far as you can, with it still looking good, and make sure your arms are spread out, fingers are spread out. So whenever the lights go up, lean. Yeah, then you could. And then after you're done with that lean, this is kind of like a robot move. So yeah, your arms are like this. Go up, curve down, and your arms should stop like this. So they start right here and stop like this. So, and you have to puff out that chest and then walk back. So move, your arms move first to the right. Your head goes to the right, and make sure that you stick it out. So, and then you slide to the right. So. And you have to move your head a little bit, so you have to do it 2 times as your body moves like this. So whenever you're in the middle of stepping, you push down, and then whenever you step, stick out your head and put your arms on the side of your body, and they're pointing down like this. So. And your knees need to be pointing whenever you get like right here. So. Okay. Y'all got that? All right. Cool. Oh, and also after you do the lean, before you do the you have to, you can like, which is basically easy, you just gotta know like the circle glide and stuff. I'm not gonna go into the depth of that. You can find a video on how to do the circle glide. And also like, just create the illusion you're pushing yourself. You can moonwalk a little bit if you know. But you should know how to moonwalk if you watched my tutorial on how to moonwalk. Also known as my very first video. So yeah, so it's lean. And then glide. Okay, so boom, boom. Okay, so lean. Boom, 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 boom. Push, glide. And then bow! Whenever you hear that, that's whenever you snap out of that. And so, whenever Michael starts going, oh no, you have to throw your arm out like we did earlier. Just, you don't have to pause right there or do this. You have to do it. And then point your right foot inward, spin, push back your toe, kick. Do the same thing. Boom. But this time you have to stay there. Lean out of that position with your arms down like this, fingers spread. And then as you go down, you're gonna take off your hat. So, you're basically gonna, like that. Okay. So I'm just gonna showcase with my hat for this part. So this is what you should have after doing all that. So, boom. Point in your right foot, your right knee, push back coat, boom, boom. All right, and then yeah, got it, Annie. Whenever you hear that, you go. You have to kind of act like you're putting out your hat for money. So you're basically doing the same thing, but with your hat in your hand. So. And then make sure it cleanly fits back on. All right, after that, you go, ooh, ooh, ooh. spread your arms out. First goes in your arm, point in your knee, and look to the right. And then, woo, 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 gag on it. Ow! So yeah, for that, whenever you put it on, you have to do the same thing with your feet as you did with this. So, ow! Do the same pointing thing we've done for like nearly the whole song. Boom. Lift up your trousers or whatever you're wearing. Kick the way I showed you. Slap it. And then point. And then you have to, well, you don't have to balance, that's just a habit that I've gotten into. I don't like it, but yeah, then you have to, and then have your left arm like kind of do wavies. So remember that. After that, your left arm should land on your hip. Turn your feet to the right and point. And then for that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, y'all got that? And then y'all do another one of these. So hold that for a minute. Kick. Boom, 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 boom. Your feet are pointed inwards like this. And you're looking to the left. And as soon as you hear the burn, you just go. So you stomp your left foot onto the ground, and whenever you do that, slide your right foot. So and then just keep doing that. So and look towards your audience while doing so. Yeah. And after that, you do another one of these. And then, here's the best part. You end that with a moonwalk. So, you do the moonwalk to the beat. So, you go boom, 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 boom. And yeah, and you should know how to moonwalk if you watch my tutorial. And also, there's completely other better tutorials out there, so boom, 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 boom. And yeah, that's basically it. And then the really end part, so you've been hit by, clap. You've been struck by, point to the left. So right, left, and then do this again. Grab your hat, look to the right, and then spin. Spin. Alright? And yeah, I really hope y'all enjoyed this. It's taking me 4 hours to make this whole video. I love you guys. Adios, amigos.